So in this video, we're going to go through the process to add a new trading pair using the StepGridHybrid strategy. So on the bottom left, click the yellow Add Pair button from your main chart screen. You could have also got there from the main chart screen by clicking the Trading Settings button. Then you click Add New Pair. At this point, you need to select the base that your wallet is in. Some people will be BTC, some will be Ether. I'm using USDT. Select USDT and then over in the search type the pair that you're wanting to add. We're going to add Ether. Okay, and it comes up with all the choices. We just want to add straight USDT Ether. So by clicking the add, what happens now is we get the full-blown settings, and from here we can configure or change anything we like about those settings. So at this point, if you want to set it up for StepGridHybrid, which most people will be using, from the drop down in the strategy, select StepGridHybrid, and as you'll see, it takes out all the other options which are non-applicable because StepGridHybrid has so much built into it already that it takes away the need for a lot of these settings. So now we've just got some basic stuff that you need to go through. Attached in the comments below this video is my handout that I give people, which is not financial advice, but just a set of settings that I've found work pretty well for me. Each of those settings comes with a screenshot, but I just want to cover a couple of things really quickly in here which are going to be different for each person. So first of all, the trading limit. The trading limit, this is how much Gunbot is going to spend each time it does a buy. So if you set that at 12 and our base is USDT, it's going to spend 12 USDT per buy. If your base is BTC, then this number is going to be in BTC, so it's certainly not going to be 12 because you're not going to be spending 12 BTC. It's going to be 0.0001 something or other, whatever it is you're going to spend. So remember that that amount there is your base. The other key setting here is the maximum buy count. And I do talk about in another video about how to determine that value and also your trading limit based on your wallet balance. Okay, and these are just indications. You can obviously put whatever amount you like in there. It's all around risk and reward. So in the settings, as I mentioned, that are in the comments below, these particular settings aren't specified because basically they will be unique to each person. All this information is given in the settings, but one of the key things about Gunbot is it has really good tooltips. So if you're not sure what any particular setting does, by simply hovering over it, will give you a good tooltip, and you can then see or make a decision. If you're still unsure about what it does, up here we have the docs and guides. You can go in there and it gives you a more detailed description. Use the search function to find the particular element you want, and it gives you a detailed listing of everything that's in there. So once you've set up the configuration how you actually want it, you click the Add Pair, and we can see then that it appears down here at the bottom of our list, and it's ready to be set running. So if we click Save Changes at this stage, that pair would be loaded up and it would start trading on Gunbot. I'm not going to do that because I don't actually particularly want that pair trading at the moment. So that's really all it is. Pretty straightforward and simple. If you want to check your settings before you click the save to bring the peer online. Simply a matter of clicking the edit and going through each of the settings and checking that they are as you want. Remember that after changing any of the settings, you need to click the update peer settings. Another very handy tip is if you're running multiple peers and you want to change one setting on all your peers, then it's very easy to do that, and let me show you. So let's say the trailing, we want to change all of our peers to 0.25. We can set it on this unit as 0.25, and we see over here custom by trailing range is now set to 0.25. By clicking on that, it gives us now the option custom by trailing range to 0.25. We can now set that on all of our peers, or just all the peers that are using the same strategy, or just the selected peers. So I won't set it, but you could set it on just the selected peers, and that would then send it, change those peers for you. So that's a handy way of doing a bulk or multiple update on peers. One of the other key things is you have the copy from. So if you are adding the ether peer, as I said, when we first got to the screen, we then selected our StepGridHybrid from here. What we could have done is just gone copy from and selected one of our peers that are running already that have settings close to what we want, and then done a copy from that, and it would have applied those settings to the peer. You then go through and just tweak them to make sure they're all right. This particular one's going to do a trade of $30 at for 33 buy downs. So, you know, it may be something you want to change. So that's the key areas for adding peers, and hopefully if you've got any questions, just let me know.